See, what you're about to hear is going to shock you, and by the end of this video, you will never look at Nigerian politics the same way. And I don't want to sound like I'm exaggerating or spreading rumors. You are going to hear it for yourself. So many questions are being asked right now on social media, in person, everywhere. And the question is Peter Obi about to leave NDC? Just like he left ADC when the party faced this exact same situation. And is the APC genuinely, is the APC government really behind these attacks? Is this about wanting a one-party state? Is it simply that they don't want Peter Obi on the 2027 ballot? Those are the questions people are asking. People have been connecting the dots and they have finally arrived at one answer, that APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, the Jagaban, are allegedly behind this entire crisis. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but I need you to watch this clip for yourself. An NDC chieftain who has been silent for a while has finally decided to speak and expose everything. So I want you to be the one to decide. After watching this, do you believe APC or President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is really using the judiciary to cause this chaos? Let's get into it.
Most of us in this country do not also remember the past or definitely listen to voices of reason. For the last 2 years, I had been a vanguard of criticizing the APC and its government. Because from the day, 29th of May, that President Tinubu was inaugurated as Nigeria's president, he started politicking, not delivering service and democracy dividends to the people of Nigeria. And they have started changing the goalposts. That is why nobody in Nigeria would know where we stand. And I have been on record that it doesn't matter what they try to do, that democracy must outlive them. It doesn't matter. And I have also said times without number, in fact, even on this platform, that the president never wants to compete with anybody. He will try to destroy all opposition candidates, all opposition political parties, and he's been actively being supported by the National Assembly. Now, they are dragging, or they've dragged the judiciary into it as a complementary part of the larger picture that this APC and its government is trying to create for the people of Nigeria. Democracy will survive, whether APC or Tinubu is trying to subvert it. It will survive and it would outlive them. I want to tell the world that it doesn't matter what they do, that there will at least be a candidate for this election. And that candidate, all the opposition forces, all the opposition parties will support that candidate. What pains me is that the opposition political parties themselves are fighting themselves instead of fighting our common opponent, that is the APC and its government. You can see that a political party will now go to court and challenge why another political party is being registered. And I keep on saying, are those people in their right senses? Is that they don't wish for others what they wish for themselves? Because you are not registered, you take another political party that was registered to court. These are issues that we should condemn. And condemn those people who do this. Or a political party celebrating that some bad luck has fallen on another political party. What I am suggesting, and what I have suggested times without number again, is that we should be our own brother's keepers. And that I have made suggestions times without number when the NNPP and the ADC were having talks of how to cooperate and promote democracy in Nigeria. And I said that we must approach this government like a hydra-headed snake, such that since it is their motive to dismember all political parties, that if we approach them like a hydra-headed snake, and I used my fingers, they chopped one head, 4 remaining. They chopped the next one, 3 remaining. They chopped the other one, 2 are remaining. They chopped the other one, 1 should remain. Before the election, the APC and its government cannot kill all political parties. And that whosoever remains, we must all come together and support that person to support this evil government of APC. Okay. But we are not doing enough even among ourselves. We are fighting among ourselves over issues, over a food that has not yet been cooked, that some of us are trying to eat the raw material before the food is cooked. Okay. So that's the real problem.
Honestly, because if what you just heard is true, This is bigger than just NDC. This is about whether Nigeria's judiciary can be used as a political weapon against any party that threatens power. So I need your honest opinion right now. Do you believe APC and Tinubu are really behind this, or do you think NDC is just looking for someone to blame? Drop your honest answer below. I read every single one. Now let's get back into it because it gets even more intense when Rufai asks this question.
It's a crossroads in our democracy.
Rufai.
Good to see you, sir. We're at a crossroads in our democracy where the judiciary is complicit. Till today, Peter Lifu, that gave that judgment against the ADC, that the Court of Appeal quashed, nothing has been done to Peter Lifu. Till today, even this judgment, nothing has been done to call to order what the judiciary is doing. That's one. I want you to speak to how a judiciary kills democracy. Secondly, please, I want you to share with us how the Native Authority Police was used by political elements back in the days to disrupt and dislodge their political adversaries. Because that story has to be told. Because this state police that we are passing before election is another way to be able to give a leeway to the governors and political actors. And we're all seeing it as it's coming.
Well, Rufai, you should know that nobody ever conceived the idea of state police to sort out security. If the Nigerian police, if the Nigerian military cannot solve security situations in Nigeria, I wonder how the state police would be able to do that. All that we know is that the president and the governors are looking for state police before the elections so that they use them as political thugs to attack the opposition and disrupt the election and kill democracy. I want people to know, and I was adult enough to see what had happened during the Native Authority Police. When elections approach, 3 months to election, the Native Authority Police will gather all the opposition elements in their territorial jurisdiction and lock them up. Some of them, they will just say, oh, you've abused the emir, or you've abused the chief, or you've abused the judge, or that you are wearing shoes when your village head was seated on the chair. Then they will clamp all of them into detention. And I want to tell you that most Hausa people that you see all over Africa and all over Nigeria were a spillover of the misuse of the Native Authority Police in states like Kano, Katsina, and in fact, in northern Nigeria. That is why they had to run for their dear life to hide elsewhere. So this is something that really, and definitely, not only that, the state police could be used to even destroy the unity of this country. Because if there are certain states that only one tribe or only one religion will constitute the state police, such that other people from other parts of the country will have no liberty to live and do their businesses as enshrined and guaranteed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So the state police, for me, it will create more problems, it will create more division, it will create more suspicion than... Yes.